I'm going to replace Marissa tonight.
Okay.
To start. Second half, you have 14 assists on 15 made baskets. I think you guys shot 50% in the second half. The other three were in here just earlier saying the ball movement was better. We were making better quick decisions. Was there an adjustment, or you just felt like you guys made better half-second decisions in that second half and moved the ball a little better compared to the first half?
Honestly, I mean, I thought we were taking quality shots too at the beginning. Maybe we were getting wide open layups sometimes, and we're just missing. I think it's just the fact that they didn't fall quickly right away. Is sometimes, I mean, natural reactions, you just kind of get down a little bit, you know. And I told them just keep your heads up, continue to let it fly, continue to touch the paint, and we'll spray. Maybe I thought just our little bit of, I'd say our push was a little bit better in the second half. But again, we don't know when the threes are going to fall, whether it's first, second, third, fourth quarter. We just continue to say let it fly, shoot with a lot of confidence, and that's what they did. Yep.
Hey, Natalie. 10 assists for Veronica Britain tonight. She didn't make a field goal, but impacted the game in almost every other way. What did that say about her that, you know, even when she's not scoring, she's still able to impact the game in other ways?
Yeah. I mean, again, that's why I think, you know, I really believe she deserves most improved player in the W because she can impact games without even scoring. So 10 assists, especially versus a team like Connecticut, like their guards are vicious on the ball. Like they're scrappy, they pressure us, and so just, you know, credit to V on being able to, you know, get to the paint, make the reads, keeping the game simple, but then also with only one turnover. I think that's pretty impactful. So like I said, I'm going to continue to push because she doesn't just, you know, impact the game just with her defense. I mean, she gets her players involved, and that's what you need from a point guard is someone who constantly impacts the game regardless if they're scoring. Yep.
Hey, Natalie, with Cetchy being in and out all season, you know, Eurobasket, how has she kept her shot so consistent?
Did you ask Cetchy that?
I did.
What'd she say?
She said it was a testament to the way that you guys play, but I'm curious about your answer.
She's a sniper. She's a sniper. You saw her do it. She's a sniper. You know, like I said, like when she was available in the expansion draft, I mean, I jumped for joy. You don't understand how excited I was to get Cetchy, you know, and then obviously I watched a lot of her play in the off season too, and I'm just like, wow, I cannot believe she's on our team. And so, and if you watch Cetchy's shot, it's one of the most beautiful shots. She has a beautiful release. She never hesitates. She has confidence that's unreal. And again, to her teammates continuing to feed her when she's hot. That's exactly, I think, what we're doing now is finding the hot hand, being super selfless. But yeah, it's all Cetchy. It's Cetchy and her teammates. I'm not doing anything other than saying let it fly. So I don't know if really that's impacting her. But no, I just think, I even told Cetchy, like, maybe you and Steph should have a shootout. I go, you think you could beat them? And she's like, no. And I go, I think it'd be a pretty good contest.
And sort of keeping you on your role, talking about your players, what did you see from Tip tonight?
She passed Cheryl Swoops, I heard, in all-time scoring. Is that correct?
She was 3 points off, I think.
Yeah. I mean, Cheryl Swoops is an icon. So I think that type of, you know, award, that's huge. When I was little, I looked up to Cheryl Swoops, and I thought she never missed. And so for Tip to be able to pass her, just, again, credit to Tip of her longevity of her career, keeping her body, you know, fresh, obviously, and then also coming out of retirement. Thank you, Tip. Yeah, and just her taking the leap of faith, like I said, to, you know, want to come and take this journey with me to Golden State. So just really glad Tip is on our team, and she continues to shoot the ball.
A question about Cetchy still. She got that technical after the three. Is that one of those technicals you're just kind of like, you'll take it because she's being herself?
She didn't do anything. I mean, she goes like this. It's a three. It's not. She just does this. So if this credits as a technical, I don't understand why someone would get this a technical. So yeah, she does that. She does it to me too, to like let me know like she's on fire. So yeah, I don't think it was a technical. So yeah, we just move on. Yeah.
And just quick follow-up, how do you sort of take the momentum of like a really good shooting game, really good ball movement game onto the road, just like to maintain that like momentum?
Yeah, just making sure we get a lot of rest. We talked about recovery right after, so it's a cold tub party right now because we leave at 7:30. We leave really early in the morning, so we got to get there. They got to make sure that they get their recovery now, get home, eat, sleep, and so when we take this 7-8 hour trip to the East Coast, and we got to get their minds right. So that's the biggest challenge. Yeah.
Hey, Coach. Terry Nguyen from UC Riverside. Just building off her previous question about Tiff, being that she's like kind of like one of like the veteran leaders, how do you feel like she's helped the team? And then also just like helping you, being it's your first year, how she helped you kind of lead this team, just coaching?
So anytime like I get to take a player that I, previously coached, so it was Tip and Kate, gives me a lot of confidence, because they know me. And when I have someone on my team that knows like when I like to get stern or when I like to get mad, like they know what to tell the players. This is what coach is feeling. This is what she means. So the other day I kind of went off a little bit and Kate's like, we know your intention's pure, Nat. Like we already know that. And so to have two players who already have my back, in the locker room, that's key. And it gives me confidence, and it also gives me a lot of support that sometimes, being a new coach, that I need with a new team. So I'm very, very grateful that both Kate and Tip are on this team. Yep.
Natalie, how important was, you kind of touched on it, but how important is it that in the second half you're able to get the bench in there and kind of rest the starters a little bit, especially as you guys are, like you said, about to go on the road for several games?
Yeah, I mean, that's what's valuable about our bench is, like, I can play anyone, really. So, again, I always just also see if, like, that unit's rolling, then they're staying. So, again, they played seamlessly in terms of they were locking up defensively. I thought they did a great job executing the game plan on the defensive end. Then offensively, that ball, like you guys saw, it was just moving. It was moving quick. We were getting multiple paint touches, and I think when you get multiple paint touches, that's when you see us, get wide open threes because we can. We can all shoot threes, so our space is pretty dangerous against an opponent.
And then Kate goes down with about 30 seconds left, goes to the bench, then goes to the locker room. What did you see on that play?
Unfortunately, I didn't see it, but she told me she was fine. Yeah, so I'm assuming that she's fine. She wouldn't say it, like, she wouldn't lie to me. But she's also very tough, so, but no, she's fine. Yeah.
And I'm sort of curious, what words would you use to characterize what you saw from the Connecticut Sun tonight and how you guys responded?
What words would I
use to characterize what you saw from the Sun tonight and how you guys responded?
Yeah, I thought they played with a lot of heart. Like, every time we punched them, they punched us right back. Just in terms of, like, executing some of their ATOs, I thought they did a good job. I thought they rebound really well. I thought Morrow, she's vicious inside. I mean, she got how many rebounds? 14 rebounds? How tall is she? I mean, that's a person that's just, height does not matter. She's aggressive. She had 13 and 14. Just someone we just have to take onus of, obviously, with boxing out. So someone who gets that many extra possessions, she's pretty dangerous. But I like their fight. And then obviously it's great to see Mimi, out there doing her thing. Like, we know she's fast, we know she's feisty, we know she can space the floor. So it's really good to see Mimi out there. Yeah.
It's back-to-back games. You've held the other team's leading guard to, I think, you had 3 tonight for Marina. I think Kelsey had 4, something like that on Saturday.
Yeah.
Just the defense, and I know it's a team effort, but the defense from your guards to be able to take 2 very elite level scorers and turn them into like an eighth of their average. Just what does that mean for you guys, and how do you want to keep that momentum on that specific part of the game plan going forward?
Yeah, it's just credit to the matchups. Cetchy was on Mabry, Kai came on Mabry, and then V was on Hartley, and Tip was on Hartley. So just, again, credit to the matchups, but overall, like, the team schemes. And then it's really our communication. I think I was saying that before the game. It's like when we bring up our communication, now we're really dangerous because, like, we're on point and we're connected on the defensive end. So, again, just, Sid was in her game plan, and it was her scout. Like, she really emphasized communicating. And then with that, as long as we end it with a rebound, I think, like, that allows us to push the pace on the offensive end. So, again, credit to our players for taking that extra level. Yeah.
Does the back half stretch of the season, does the rotation get shorter as you guys go through each game, or do you feel like it's still a game-to-game process of who's going to come in and who's going to come out?
It's a lot of variables. So we went 6-12 before, in terms of 6 games in 12 days before the All-Star, and then we went 6-10 right after the All-Star. Now we're on another 6-10, and I'm just literally trying to master every minute, every moment of rest. That's my way of how to evaluate. And then with sub-patterns, it's almost the same thing. Like, I'm literally doing it game by game. So it's really what it's called for. Then you got to look at the injuries. Then you got to look at how tired they are. Then you got to look at if they're in foul trouble. So every game becomes pretty much like everyone available, and then you got to see what rotations kind of flow. So I don't just look at okay, we're going to play 8 this game or we're going to play 9. I got to be ready every minute of the game, every time out to see what's working and what's not. Matchups too. So it's been, for me, being a first-year coach, it's been a great challenge for me. And I think I'm going to master this 6 and 10. I think so far so good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, you guys. Oh, okay.
You got any advice for Violet, the new mascot, with the finishing? Because she went like 1 for 6 on layups.
I didn't see it. I was coaching a game. So, I mean, yeah, maybe dunk it. How about that? Dunk it. Can't they fly?